Hey friends, today we have an Art Smart and Science Rocks activity. We are going to be creating a marbled milk prince. Alright, so what you're going to need for this is some type of big container, maybe like a cooking dish or a cookie sheet that has edges, because we will be pouring milk into this container. You're going to need some milk, so make sure you have a few cartons of milk or a big carton of milk. You're going to need food coloring, dish soap, and a few Q-tips. And the last item you will need is some thick paper. I'm using paper that's called cardstock. It's nice and thick. Alright, so let's get started. I am also going to be wearing gloves for this. You don't have to. I just don't want to get my hands stained from the food coloring. Your first step is going to be to pour your milk into your container, like this. And again, you want a container that has edges so that the milk does not go all over your table. And that should be enough. Next thing that you're going to do is get your food coloring. I'm using blue, red, yellow, and green, and you're going to put a few drops throughout the milk. And I'm making sure that they're all spread out. There's the green. And then my last one, red. Alright. Now you're going to need your dish soap and a Q-tip, and you're going to put a small amount of dish soap onto the end of your Q-tip, like this. And then you're going to put the Q-tip with the dish soap on it, touching the food coloring, and then watch what happens. Let me touch a few here to show you, and then I will flip the camera around so you can see what's happening to the ones that I have touched. Alright, let me grab the camera. So you can see the spots that I touched, they all spread out. Super cool. So you're going to do that with all of the different spots that you have with your dish soap, Q-tip. Touch them all. Looks pretty cool. Alright, and here's what mine looks like after touching all of the spots of food coloring. They have all spread out. There's a reaction there with the milk and the dish soap. So this is the part that might get a little bit messy, and this is why I'm wearing my gloves. So make sure you're doing it in an area that it's okay if a little bit of the milk and the food coloring gets out of the pan. So maybe outside. You're going to grab one of your thick pieces of paper, and you're going to gently, very carefully place it into your pan on top of the food coloring and milk. And we're going to leave it there for 5 seconds. Ready? Very gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then pick it up. And this is what you're left with. A really super cool marbled milk prince. That's super cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to set this off to the side so it can dry. And you can even do more if you'd like. I have a few other pieces here. Let's see what else we can get. Again, place it in very carefully. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to lift up. Again, super cool. You can turn it all around. Wait for it to drip a little bit. It almost looks like a watercolor painting. And then again, setting it off to the side to dry. I hope that you enjoyed this fun Science Rocks and Art Smart activity. See you later.